All right, so you're thinking about starting a side hustle in 2026? Hold on a second. Before you even think about what you're going to do, we need to talk about how you're going to build wealth. See, in this explainer, we're going to break down this really simple but super powerful framework that honestly separates the okay side hustles from the ones that can truly change your life.
So, do you need some extra cash in 2026? I mean, this is the question that gets the ball rolling for pretty much everyone, right? How can I just make a little more money? But, wanting it is the easy part. It's the path to actually getting it. That's where most of us get a little lost. And that's exactly what we're going to clear up for you today.
Yeah, wanting more money? That's simple. The real challenge is figuring out the how. And here's the secret. It's not about just scrolling through some list of top 10 side hustles and picking one at random. No, it's about making a strategic choice. It's about choosing the right path for you, one that actually fits your life and what you're trying to achieve financially.
And that's where this whole idea comes in. We're going to look at a framework that basically boils down every single side hustle out there into just two fundamental paths. That's it, just two. And believe me, understanding the difference between these two paths, well, it's everything.
Okay, so here it is. This is the whole shebang. On one side, you've got active income. Think of it like a treadmill. As long as you're running, you're getting paid. But the second you step off, the money stops, cold. Then, on the other side, you have scalable income. This is where you build something, an asset, that works for you. You could literally be sleeping, and it's still out there earning money. And that difference? That's the secret sauce to building real long-term wealth.
All right, let's break this down. We're going to start with path number one, active income. This is the one that probably feels most familiar to all of us because it's pretty much just trading your time directly for cash.
And the definition really couldn't be simpler. It's any kind of work where what you earn is directly tied to the hours you put in. Your input has a direct one-to-one link to your output. An hour of work equals an hour of pay.
Now, this path has some major pros and cons, right? The biggest pro is speed. You can get paid almost right away, and it's usually super easy to get started. But the con, and it's a big one, is that your income is totally capped. I mean, there are only so many hours in a day, and you can't work all of them. You hit a ceiling, and you hit it fast. And if you want a perfect, real-world example of this, just think about driving for Uber or delivering with DoorDash. The moment you turn off the app and stop driving, the money stops coming in. It's the textbook definition of active income.
Okay, so let's switch gears and talk about the other path. This is the one that can really unlock some serious long-term wealth, scalable income. This whole approach is different. It's not about trading your time. It's about building an asset. And the key word to focus on here is independent. What you're doing is creating something, maybe it's a system, a product, whatever, an asset that's designed to make money without you having to be there all the time.
And just like before, there are trade-offs, but they're kind of the mirror image of the first path. The upside potential is huge. I mean, we're talking significant growth because you've completely broken that link between your time and your money. But, and this is a big but, the cons are real. It takes a ton of work up front, and you're probably not going to see a payoff for a while. It's like planting a tree. You're not just picking an apple that's already hanging there.
A perfect example of this is creating and selling digital products. Just think about it for a second. You might spend, 50 hours building an amazing online course. But once that work is done, you can sell that exact same course over and over and over again, 100 times, 1,000 times, with almost no extra work. All the effort is stacked at the beginning. Okay, so now we get the two paths, right? Active versus scalable. But that immediately leads to the next big question. Okay, that's great in theory, but how do I actually start? How do I make this work in the real world when I have, a real life and real limits?
And here's a huge one that stops so many people before they even start. The money question. Do you need a big pile of cash just to get going?
Well, the answer is a definite no. The key is just to be smart about it. You start with something that has a super low cost of entry. You don't need to go out and rent an office or anything crazy like that. You can just start with the skill you already have or use a digital tool that's either free or really cheap.
All right, and what about this one? This might be the biggest hurdle of all. You've got the idea, you get the theory, but where on earth do you find the time and the energy when you're already working a 9-to-5?
The strategy for this is actually pretty simple, but so effective. First step, you have to set clear boundaries. Build a little wall between your day job and your side hustle to protect your energy. Step 2, schedule it. Put it on your calendar like it's a doctor's appointment you absolutely cannot miss. And step 3, and this is probably the most important one,
Start small. Seriously, don't try to build an empire in a week. Just aim for one small win, and then another, and let that momentum build. So, as we start to wrap this up, it really all boils down to one powerful idea. You get to choose your financial future. It's in your hands. So the real question is, which path are you going to take?
And look, the most important thing to get is that neither of these paths is better than the other one. It's not about right or wrong. The best path is the one that fits your life and your goals right now. Do you need cash like yesterday? The active path might be your answer. Are you willing to play the long game for a bigger payoff? Then you should really be looking at the scalable path. The whole point of this framework is to give you the clarity to make that choice for yourself.
So now you've got the framework. If you're ready for the actual ideas and want to see a whole list of potential hustles for 2026, you can get it at the link.
And I'll leave you with this final thought. A year from now is going to arrive no matter what you do. The question is, where will you be? Whether you choose the active path to get some quick cash or the scalable path to build a real asset for your future. What you decide to do now is going to shape your reality 12 months from today. So, what are you going to build?